What's going on, guys? Donnie G Buckets here. We're about to be doing a tier list maker. This is going to be top 25 NBA players under 23. I think I'm going to do 24 because I think one of these players is 24. So I'm just going to say top 25 players under 24. Sorry if it's a weird number. But here's the players right here. I got Lauri Markkanen, Kevin Huerter, something like that. John Collins, he's a stud. Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum. You got Wendell Carter, RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson. I've had a long day, so sorry if I'm seem off. DeAndre Ayton, Landry Shamet, got PJ. I think that's PJ Washington. John Morant, Lonzo, De'Aaron Fox, Brandon Ingram, Jamal Murray, Trae Young, Jaren Jackson, Jaylen Brown, and Devin Booker. And I think Mitchell Robinson, I passed him by accident. Yeah. Sorry if I seem off, bro. I had to wake up at like 6 o'clock this morning and take my car to the shop, and it just ruined my entire mood. But yeah, all right. So we got S tier, A tier, B, C, D, and F. So the way I'm gonna rank this, I think S is gonna be like superstar. S is for superstar, right? Or future superstar, one of the two. A is gonna be like really good player, maybe like probably around the all-star level. He'll probably be like borderline all-star. B is gonna be really good. C is gonna be average. D is gonna be not that great, a little bit below average, and then F is gonna be like you're probably gonna never see another contract in your life. So yeah, for S, or let's start with Lauri Markkanen. We're gonna say he's B. He's a really good player, but he's not an all-star. He's not a superstar. He's above average. So that's where we're gonna put Lauri Markkanen right there. Put him at above average. Kevin Huerter, I'm gonna put him at average for right now. I mean, he's just like an average NBA player so far. John Collins, I want to put him at B, but I think I'm gonna put him at A. A is like borderline all-star and like future all-stars, right? So I'm gonna put him there because I feel like he's a future all-star. Definitely one of the best big men on this list. Yeah, one of the best big men on this list, probably top 3 big men on this list. He's averaging 20 points and 10 rebounds. So he's been playing really good with Trae Young. Probably one of the best young duos in the league. Probably top 3 young duo in the league. Put John Collins at A. Luka's S. He's a superstar. He was in the MVP conversation. Next year he's going to be in the MVP conversation. For the next 5 years, he's probably going to be in the MVP conversation. He's going to be averaging at least 1 year. He's going to average a 30-point triple-double. At least 1 year. Man's is a nightmare for defenses. Jason Tatum, we're going to put him in the S tier. Not as good as Luka, but he's close. Jason Tatum is a very good player. He was averaging, the last 10 games of the season, he was averaging 35 points and 42% from the, I think it was 47% from the 3-point line, which is insane. Jason Tatum, when Kemba Walker got hurt, Jason Tatum was going off. Wendell Carter, he's really good. I'm not ready to put him in all-star level yet, but I'll put him at B tier. He's been playing pretty good player. He's above average, but I don't think he's all-star level yet. RJ Barrett, he is I'll put him in B tier. And when I say A tier, when I say future all-star, I mean like in the next 2 years. I don't think RJ is going to be an all-star in the next 2 years. So I'll put him in B tier. He's a really good player, especially a really good young player. He's got some time. He's going to be an all-star, but in the next few years, I don't think so. Maybe like between 3 and 5 years, he'll probably be an all-star. Zion, superstar. Zion's a superstar. As soon as he stepped onto the court, people knew, bro. Like he has some market value about him. Dude's what, 6'7", 280. He's huge. He's so athletic. He can shoot a little bit, and he's shooting like almost 60% from the field, right? Pretty sure, that's crazy. Yeah, DeAndre Ayton, we're gonna put him at A tier. He's gonna be a future all-star in the next few years. He's been averaging around the same numbers as John Collins. He's probably the best big man on this list, unless you want to, well, second best big man behind Zion. So yeah, Ayton, I put him in A tier. He's probably gonna be a future all-star. Landry Shamet, give him at C tier. He's a pretty good shooter, but that's about it. That's about it. PJ Washington, around C tier. He's like well, compared to this list, PJ Washington, I want to put him in B. I think I'm gonna leave him in C for right now. Mitchell Robinson. I'll put him in B tier. I think Mitchell Robinson's better than PJ Washington. Mitchell Robinson is a really good player. Don't think he's gonna be a future All-Star, but he's a really good player for the Knicks. Ja Morant is definitely a superstar. Ja Morant's a superstar. He's gonna win Rookie of the Year this year. Next year, he's gonna be in MVP conversation at least a few times in his career. He's basically a baby Westbrook, but with a slightly better jump shot than Westbrook. Not slightly. It's pretty much better than Westbrook's jump shot, but he only shoots like two a game, something like that. So he's not like a marksman. He's really athletic. Hopefully he doesn't have any injuries that derail his career like D Rose. But yeah, put him in S tier for right now. Lonzo, put him in B tier. I don't think he's gonna be an All-Star, but he's gonna be a really good player for the rest of his career. Because players, they don't just lose their vision, they don't lose their passing ability, they usually just lose their athleticism. And he's shooting almost 40% from the 3-point lines, and a big guard, so he's always gonna get rebounds. Pretty good defender too, so I'm gonna put Lonzo at B tier. De'Aaron Fox is gonna be a future All-Star. At the end of this video, I'll put them in order too, who I think is like the top 10 or whatever. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox, he's a really good player. Brandon Ingram, y'all want to say he's a superstar? I don't think I'm ready to put Brandon Ingram as superstar, but he's definitely an All-Star player. All-Star player for probably like the next 6 years. But the thing is with Brandon Ingram, when Zion stepped onto the court, all of his numbers went down. So I was like, maybe Brandon Ingram isn't gonna fit that well with Zion. He might need a trade, maybe. I don't know. Unless he figures out a way to fit with Zion. But when Zion came, all his numbers went down, so I'm putting him at 8. Jamal Murray, I'll put him in A tier too. And this isn't based on the NBA. This is based on the players on this list. Like, I'm not saying Jamal Murray is like an A tier NBA player. He's A tier compared to this list. Jamal Murray, he is part of the duo with Jokic, which is a top 10 duo in the NBA. He's a really good point guard. He does everything. I mean, his defense isn't great, but he does everything he needs to. Trae Young's a superstar. Trae Young is going to be a MVP candidate. Same with Luka, off the same draft class. He's going to be an MVP candidate. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the NBA. He's shooting like 8 threes a game at like 36%, which is, I think it's actually 10 threes a game. Yeah, let me scroll this down so you can see. This is who I got so far right here. Jaren Jackson, give him a B tier. Yeah, he's a pretty good player. He plays with Ja Morant. Really good young duo right there. Jaylen Brown, he can be in A tier. He's going to be a future All-Star, but I'm not ready to say he's a superstar yet. I don't think that at all. But he's definitely a future All-Star. Really good player. And Devin Booker is a superstar. Devin Booker, this was his first All-Star appearance this year. I feel like he should have got at least 3 by now. Well, at least 2 on top of this one. So he probably should have 3 All-Star appearances right now. He got snubbed last year and this year. So yeah, this is my list right here for top 25 players under 23, but I think some of them are 24 now because this was probably made before the season started. So yeah, let me put it in order. All right, first is Luka, off the rip. Luka's number 1. Jason Tatum is probably number 2. Then I'll go Zion, then Trae, then Ja, then Devin Booker. No, Devin Booker, then Ja. I think Devin Booker's better than Ja. I want to say that. Yeah, as of right now, he's better than him. In the future, Ja will probably pass him, but yeah. Then I'll probably put DeAndre Ayton over John Collins. Just gonna switch. There we go. De'Aaron Fox will go over John Collins. Brandon Ingram's over John Collins. I think Jaylen Brown's probably over him, and then I think that's how I rank it. And for this one, I'd probably go RJ at the top. I'll go Jaren at the top. Ooh, RJ. I'll go Jaren, then I'll go Lonzo, then Laurie, then Wendell, then Mitchell. And then down here, I'll probably put PJ Washington at the front, and then I'll probably leave it like that. All right, so here's the top 10. Luka at 1, Jason Tatum at 2, Zion at 3, Trae Young at 4, Devin Booker at 5, Ja at 6, DeAndre Ayton at 7, De'Aaron Fox at 8, Brandon Ingram at 9, and Jaylen Brown at 10. So that's how I rank the top 10 for the top players under 24. You can go ahead and look at this list if you want to. I don't really see any, like, there's not any bad players, but yeah, this is how I rank it. Let me know down in the comments below if you want me to do another ranking video on the tier makers. This is that I like making videos like this, so yeah, just comment down below any videos you want me to react to, any videos you want me to create, or any ideas that you have. So yeah, all social media is at DonnieGBuckets. Yeah, thanks for watching. Until the next video, I'm out.